Beef is off the table. That's the new twist in trade talks between the European Union and the South American trade bloc known as Mercosur. The deal had been expected to include preferential tariffs for beef imports, but the two regions have been trying to seal a free trade agreement for the past 2 decades. CCTV's Joel Richards explains from Buenos Aires.
The European Union announced there will be no beef on the menu this week when it sits down with Mercosur to continue talks over a free trade agreement. In South America, there had been hopes of broadening markets for one of this region's prime exports. In Argentina, the new government has prioritised boosting agriculture exports to kickstart the economy. 3 generations of Javier Kislansky's family have adapted to ever-changing policies in Argentina, and he's optimistic.
Argentina sells to Asia, countries in Africa, and we are beginning to export to the United States again. Opening up to the world is important, and an agreement with the EU would push that forward.
But the European market will have to wait for South American beef exports. Many in the UK fear their beef industry will suffer if large amounts of cheap tariff-free imports from Argentina enter the EU. Nonetheless, Argentina is seeing economic change under President Mauricio Macri. And in turn, the new government here could play a vital role in unlocking the negotiations between Mercosur and the European Union. Analysts say economic and political problems facing Mercosur members Brazil and Venezuela complicate the outlook. But the change of government in Argentina last December is key to advancing talks with Europe.
Mauricio Macri has had important meetings with international leaders, with President Obama, the Italian Prime Minister, and the President of France. Macri has had a much more aggressive and proactive foreign policy than the previous government. But that does not mean that there won't be difficulties, nor that this is a bed of roses.
The EU's refusal to allow more beef imports is just one stumbling block, which the Irish Farmers Association estimated would have cost EU farmers nearly $9 billion annually. Apart from their dispute over beef production, officials are hoping for a new era in bilateral trade relations between the European Union and Mercosur, but they know that this week's negotiations are just one step in a process which began back in 1999. Joel Richards, CCTV, Buenos Aires.
If you like what you just saw, follow us on social media and visit our website, cctv-america.com.